What surprised people most at their high school reunion? In high school, there was this one kid everyone thought was weird. Every single lunch, without fail, he'd walk around with a plastic bag and pick up trash. Nobody knew why, and honestly, most people didn't care to find out. They just thought he was strange, so they'd call him garbage boy and even throw trash at him, to get a reaction out of him. But he never gave them the satisfaction. He just ignored the bullying, kept picking up trash and went on with his day. He really didn't seem to care at all. I had a few conversations with him, nothing major, just casual small talk. And honestly, I didn't understand him either, but I didn't think he deserved all the hate he got. Luckily for him, the teasing faded over time because people got bored. Yet, every lunch there he was still picking up trash like it was his personal mission. When we graduated, I couldn't help but wonder, why did he do it? What could possibly drive someone to pick up other people's garbage every day? I got my answer 10 years later at our high school reunion. The night was going great, people were catching up, dancing and reminiscing about old times. Then, out of nowhere, this bright red Ferrari pulls up. We were all shocked out of our minds. No one expected anyone from our class to show up in a car like that. And then, out steps the weird kid. He was still a bit quirky looking, but he was clearly successful. I heard people whispering, asking if they knew what happened and if anyone kept in contact with him. The same kids who used to bully him were now practically tripping over themselves to get his attention, but he ignored them, just like he had back in school. It was like they didn't even exist to him. Eventually, I worked up the nerve to go talk to him. What surprised people most at their high school reunion? I told him I had to know why he decided to spend his entire high school career picking up trash. He looked me right in the eye and laughed. Apparently, he wasn't just picking up trash for the sake of it. He was doing it to help the janitors. They'd give him any loose change they found while cleaning, and on top of that, he was collecting aluminum cans to cash in at the recycling center. All the money he got from the janitors and recycling cans, he used it to learn how to trade stocks. He told me he started trading by saving up nickels and dimes, and eventually used that to build his first stock portfolio. He said he didn't care what anyone thought of him back then, and he definitely didn't feel the need to explain himself. I then asked him what he was doing now. He told me after high school, he got into quant finance, built up his skills, and eventually sold a crypto company for a couple $1 million. And he wasn't even bragging. He was just being straight up about it, like it was no big deal. We didn't talk much after that, but I couldn't stop thinking about the conversation. The kid everyone thought was weird turned out to be one of the most successful people in our class. And even though he didn't say much, he left such a strong impression on me. He motivated me to start investing myself. So far, I've made about $3,000 this year, and every time I see my portfolio grow, I think back to him, walking around the cafeteria with his trash bag, quietly building his future while everyone else mocked him. Edit, for everyone asking, I use Bloom Learn to Invest to learn to invest. It was the only app that paid me to learn to invest.